All right, so I'm going through the process because I was one of the Equifax data breach people.
Oh.
So I did get the email that said, you know, click through if you want to get a $125 check or if you want to have, you know, some identity protection.
Yeah.
So I was looking around more about that, and I found such an interesting article that there are 500,000 cybersecurity job openings in the United States right now. 500,000 jobs needed for cybersecurity that they cannot fill right now, and 5,000 of those are with like the Defense Department within the government of the United States. And I thought, there's a much bigger issue here, not just that my personal information was compromised, and I know so many of you, please comment below if this is you too, because when we report millions and millions and millions, like that's me, that's you, that's a lot of you, and it's a pain. But then there's a deeper issue of like national security, election security, all of these other things, and they can't find enough people to fill those jobs. So the Pentagon right now really working on this. There was a woman named Essie Miller, and she works at the Pentagon. She is the department chief of information at the Pentagon, and she said, here's the problem. As a woman, when she was trying to get her degree to get into this position, she said some of the men said, hey, you know, listen, I know eventually you're going to get married and have kids and you won't worry about this anyway. So she said women have been discouraged from being in these positions, and we need everyone, especially women. So they're going after these young women in particular in college, saying you can do this, you can be into technology and science and math, and we need you. It's a matter of national security.
And let's shut down those men who still have that mentality.
Seriously.
That even if you were a wife with a house full of kids, that you couldn't work for this department.
You could still be in the Pentagon,
and
right?
do a great job.
Yeah, and still be defending our country. I will say those positions, not only are they highly paid, they are highly skilled.
Yes.
Every time I interview someone who works in cybersecurity, I always have to say, can you rewind 3 steps and explain this to me slowly? Because it's difficult work, but it's work that is so desperately needed. We're hearing about a hack every single day.
Right.
So many.
And leading into the 2020 presidential election, what she is saying is we need this to protect our democracy. We need this to protect our country. Now, here's part of the challenge. The few people who do go into this, because we don't have enough of them, are going to Silicon Valley because they make a lot more money that way. And she said, we need people to think of this almost as working for a nonprofit. Listen to what she has to say about like money versus a greater purpose.
If it is about money, obviously we can't compete. But if it's about mission, focused on what we do for the nation, and also a penchant to serve, we win every time.
Because she's talking about a matter of national defense. This is 5,000 cybersecurity jobs in the Department of Defense. Interesting conversation going on about this that I think is so true. And one of the guys that was commenting was saying like, hey, listen, you're just going to have to get personal protection. There aren't going to be enough people to stop hackers, get identity theft insurance. Cam fired in, having to buy insurance is not the answer to the problem, because what he's saying is it's a much bigger issue, because no wonder we can't stay ahead of the hackers when there are that many job openings.
Yeah, it's like, who's there to protect it? I just want to finish this one off by saying, ladies, go and get your coins. Apply for those jobs. I hope they are flooded with applications. Comment down below and let us know if you plan on applying or maybe even pursuing one of those programs.
Go for it.
And some college courses. I love that.